Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No sign at all of the marquee signing in the starting lineup, or indeed on the bench. That's led to some speculation.
Well, it could be a niggling injury, Peter, short of peak fitness, or maybe the boss just feels he has more to learn here.
Plenty waiting in the middle. Funes Mori boots it to safety. He's had a go! That's a half-decent try.
Stepanenko certainly could have and should have made more of that. Well, the first attempt hasn't quite drawn first blood, but they've got a slight edge.
And it's Origi, out wide to the right. So, Jim, a few notes on the opposition. What can you tell me about them?
Well, Peter, they play a very attractive brand of possession football as long as they avoid passing for passing's sake and maintain an end product intent.
Messi crosses it. Is it in? Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Casillas reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Arsenal. Big chance! It's anyone's ball. Chooses to go back. Tries a through ball.
Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
Origi. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Dybala. Pushes it out wide. He's left his man. That is terrific skill. Has a hit! Where to from here? And he's there to cut it out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looks to slip it through. Sturaro.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty.
Up to meet it! Danger averted for now. Brings it forward. Going through. He's gone for it! Surely this time! Coutinho with the short one. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Dybala, who has made his impact already. Forward it goes. Now the pass. Origi passes it through. Daniel Alves. Looks like a good ball through. He's had a goal! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Bartra, pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Now it's Messi, he's got away, shapes to shoot, another chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
It so nearly came off for him.
Paulo Dybala certainly tends to cast his influence, and he's in imposing mood again.
Well read, he sorted that out. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Arsenal ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. Funes Mori. Messi battling down that right flank. Passes it through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Bartra gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Arsenal with a decent chance here, and there's little doubt about who'll take it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Dani Alves. Messi. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Berardi. Oh, good interception. And it's Dani Alves. Played into the middle, gets up to head it! This could fall anywhere! Messi, lovely little display of skill that is. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Wonderful quick feet! Gets it into the middle. Knocks it away, and now they can launch a counter. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Bartra goes looking. Coutinho going through. Massive leap! Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Origi plays it into the channel. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Daniel Alves. Stepanenko. Sturaro. Great challenge. Looks to slip it through. He's left his man. Plays it out to the flank. Shots on. Origi. Dybala has a go. It's come out to him, and no mistake. And the lead is extended still further. Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Arsenal take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Stepanenko. Poulsen tries a through ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
And it's Ibrahimovic, played out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Aimed long and direct. Ibrahimovic. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Arsenal presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that's a waste. Now the pass. Towering header! Dybala. Sturaro. Up he gets! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough. To get it forward quickly. Stepanenko. And time is up. Arsenal have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises.
I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. The teams then, Arsenal against Schalke. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
So let's got things underway. Schalke will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Yeah, I think possession is key to their whole game. They've just got to avoid a bad habit they're very aware of and not get too elaborate.
Tries to dink it in. Looks like a good ball through. Adjuris. Fabio Coentrao. Now it's Messi. So what's he planning here? Plays it out to the wing. Looks to thread it through. Shapes the shoots! And he's done it!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Schalke are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through, wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Schalke have an early lead. Good start. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Maradona. Maradona chooses to go back. And that's been levered clear. Shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Dybala. Keeps everyone guessing. Mascherano plays it forward. Out to the left it goes. Maradona. Promising cross. And he just whacks it away. Messi. Tries a through ball. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Shoots! Pinged forward.
Just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
And it's Dani Alves. Out to the flank. And the flag has stayed down. Aimed long and direct. Messi. Schalke are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Cuts it out. Conte tries to stroke it through. Dybala pushes it out wide. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Adjuris. Adjuris plays it out to the flank. Conte. Half-time getting close now. Maradona. Now it's Messi. Dybala. Now the pass. Dybala. He's got away. He's had a shot. Conte goes looking. Adjuris with the ball through. Messi. He's left his man. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Is it in? And another time! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Boots it to safety. And it's Vidal. Vidal tings it out wide. Adjuris has a pop! Surely this time! Dybala. Mascherano. Mattia. Conte. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Throw in. And it's Maradona. Maradona passes it through. Fired in from distance. Maradona. Conte. Messi.
Paulo Dybala has embarrassed himself a little there. He'll take some stick in the dressing room for that, I can tell you. Did he that? Because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Now here's the through ball. Messi gets into some space. Header! Messi opts to play it back. Played out to the right. Now a chance to break. Tries to get it forward quickly. Fabio Coentrao. Maradona. Decent progress down the left. Conte. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty.
The shot's on! Arsenal seem to go big on having a better team spirit than their opponents. What exactly does that mean?
Well, it comes down to players willing to give everything for the cause. This team plays for one another, its manager and their fans.
Coentrao goes on a charge down the left, and it's Vidal. Hoists it high. Now it's Adjuris. Conte. Messi. Conte. Vidal. Now it's Messi. Now it's Maradona! Fine defending there.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That is Conte. Vidal. Arsenal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Now it's Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Schalke certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And that's been won straight back. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Messi. And the referee brings it to a close. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. the warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Arsenal against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Here opens a new chapter in club history. In front of them, untested waters. Promotion now last season's memory. It is eyes forward from here. And already we're underway. And another time! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Arsenal really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now. Well, it's a mode of defending that's been their choice in recent times. Retreat and make sure that the play is always in front of them.
Cahill is the name that's made the headlines, but how has his arrival really affected the side?
Listen, there's a possibility he might act as a spanner in the works at first, until...
Going for goal! They've scored!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Arsenal go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Rabiot.
There, the failed.
And a header! Good clearance now, can they make something of it? Shaw looking for options. And it's Shaw.
There, the failed.
Has it in a White, has a swing at it! And oh!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Goes wide. Godin plays it forward. Checo. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Now it's Deulofeu. Non-shell pass, that's the message there. And it's Checo. Just brushed off the ball there. Rabiot. Shaw is on a run down the left wing. Hit into the middle. It's gone a long way up and away. Matuidi. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Origi. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Godin gets it back. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, sweet feet from him there. Messi. Valencia, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Chip through. Checo! It's anyone's ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Arsenal scoring in the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Rabiot. Shaw. And it's Deulofeu. Now it's Matuidi. Matuidi plays a clever pass. Ah, he's given it. Dzeko hits it! Cahill can hoist it clear. Matuidi. Forward it goes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Played out to the wing. Aimed long and direct. Dzeko. Tries to get it forward quickly. Origi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Arsenal head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Arsenal carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Forward it goes. Bodine positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Shaw. Looks to slip it through. Funes Mori plays it forward. Going through. Big shot! And Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Arsenal have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
That'll be a throw. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Rabiot, there he goes, motoring forward. Shot at goal! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a... Looking to shoot! Brilliant from Pedro! Barcelona are back in business! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Tries to dink it in. There, Lefeu tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now the pass. Hits one! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure, he needed to stick it away and he knows it.
There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Rabiot. Pedro. Rabiot.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rabiot has made his mark on this game.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Matuidi, aimed long and direct.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Out to the flank. And it's Messi. He's got away.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Matuidi plays it wide.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Rabiot. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Valencia. Now it's Matuidi. Pedro. Tries to get it forward quickly. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Arsenal, well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Hello and welcome from the St Jakob Park, the home of FC Basel. And here we have Paris Saint-Germain against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
As you can see, we've already started here. Looking to shoot!
They do like to defend with a few more men behind the ball now in deeper areas, and it's something they seem to be doing more and more.
And it's Dani Alves. Paris Saint-Germain are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
I think, Peter, having played in a good passing team, I like the way they go about their business. They're polished and can shine with the very best.
Steered out wide. Cahill does well to read it and intercepts. He's left his man. Who's he going to play in? Shaw. Forward it goes. Raul Albiol. Tries to get it forward quickly. Muller. Markovic. Modric. Tries a through ball. Gets it, and now what? Funes Mori heaves it forward. And it's Markovic. Could try cutting inside here. Get a throw in. Now it's Muller. Modric. Can he finish? Now the pass. Passes it through. Messi is desperately calling for it out wide. Going through. Messi. Nelson Semedo. And it's Rashford. Aimed long and direct. Shaw. Rashford. Cahill positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Messi. It could be in here. And a shot! Missed by a fraction. Muller, Markovic. Can he score? Looks like a good ball through. Muller, he's got away. Well read, he sorted that out. Good clearance and very necessary. Daniel Alves goes looking. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Muller just brushed off the ball there. Cahill. Over to the left. Markovic plays it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Looks to slip it through. Oh, he's broken through. Dybala showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Rashford. Rashford. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Rashford must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Hits one! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, anything that finds its way into the net via the framework of the goal is most difficult for a keeper to reach. He was never going to get it.
Arsenal take the lead, 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Tries a through ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Some first-half thoughts?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're already into the second period.
Arsenal going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Modric with the ball through. Just a big chance! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Ibrahimovic passes it through. Modric.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible. Rashford really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Spreads it wide. Forward it goes. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Müller. Müller plays a clever pass. Cut out in the nick of time.
Paris Saint-Germain are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Rashford. Now it's Müller. Müller is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Messi. He's left his man. He's taking on the lot of them. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Dybala. Looks to slip it through. He's gone for it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
It's broken loose. Origi. Vardy. And now they can launch a counter. Rashford with the ball through. Chance! And the finish! Back of the net!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Paris Saint-Germain surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it. Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Vardy.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Shot at goal! Superb goal! And right at the death! That surely must be the winner!
And talking about rising to the occasion, their supporters have gone absolutely delirious here, and the way this game was shaping, it needed one of the big names just to deliver something, anything, and the timing couldn't be better.
You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim. Well, he'll have it! And he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Arsenal have to get it into the box and
Arsenal
quickly.
Need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And time is up. Arsenal just couldn't kill it off. They let their opponents back into it and let it get away. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Arsenal really will be deflated by the result, not just because they lost, but the manner of this defeat, Peter.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So a warm welcome to you from what is one of the great monuments to the beautiful game. It screams footballing history. This is Anfield. And our live game is Liverpool against Arsenal. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
The action has already started. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Easy choice, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Nobody does self-belief better than him. In his mind, he's the best in the world, and his willingness to express himself and experiment comes from a ready-made audacity.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now the counter. So no place in the squad for the new recruit. What on earth could be the reason for that?
I can only assume, Peter, that he's not quite...
Messi hits it! Who's ball? Who's going to get there? And it's Messi. He could be in here, and Messi!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Tries a through ball. Looking to break out here. Now the pass. And the flag has stayed down. Tries to dink it in.
They do like to defend with a few more men behind the ball now in deeper areas, and it's something they seem to be doing more and more.
Looks to thread it through. Quick ball forward. Steered out wide. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Forward it goes. Could move up a gear here. So what now? Long and high towards the flank. Played back in. And he's cut it out. Funes Mori tries to get it forward quickly. Looks like a good ball through. He slid it through. He's had a go! Goal! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Matuidi passes it through. Totti looking to get on the end of this. Dybala. Looks to slip it through. Totti looking to get on the end of this. Lovely bit of skill. Clears it out of harm's way. Out wide to the right. Liverpool get it back again. Tries a through ball. Going through. Oh, good stop, it had to be. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And the shot! It's in! And they are disappearing out of sight! Liverpool grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Messi. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's got away. Messi. He's gone for it! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just 1 separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Towering header! Lint gets good distance on it. And it's Dani Alves. Ibrahimovic with the ball through. Well intercepted, really well tuned in. Now the pass. Great tackle, he had to get that right. Wijnaldum. Cuts it out. Messi. Ibrahimovic pushes it out wide. He's left his man. Boots it to safety. Has gone out. Aimed long and direct.
Well, if ever a team is set up to respond to a situation like this, Peter, it's them.
Ibrahimovic tries to stroke it through. And it's been taken straight back. Ibrahimovic spreads it towards the left.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Looks like a good ball through. Oh, he's in! He's got away. Rashford, over to the left. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Passes it through. Looks like a... shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Liverpool are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through, wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball.
Header! And he's kept it out. Juan tries a pass forward. And it's Dybala. Now the pass. Dybala turns and goes back. Early ball. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Rashford. He's through and all alone. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely controlled. Can he score? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Dybala needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Rashford plays it wide. Now it's Totti. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Cahill goes looking. Rashford. Wijnaldum, a scorer already in the game. Plays it out to the wing. Dybala. Ibrahimovic. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And it's Rashford. Tries a through ball. Daniel Alves. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's that. Arsenal huffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And we're underway. Well played, he saw that coming. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Iniesta tried to play it through.
Iniesta encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Origi. Tries a through ball. Aimed long and direct. Rakitic. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Going through. He's had a shot! And oh! He's delivered all right!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Sturridge with a predatory goal.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
And that's been levered clear. Dybala with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition. And
shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And it's Sturridge. Looks like a good ball through. Is it in? Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Funes Mori knocks it away. Forward it goes. Deftly done. Neatly flicked on. He's left his man. Origi drilled in low. Cut out in the nick of time. Now the pass. Well positioned to make that interception. Gets it upfield.
Well, if ever a team is set up to respond to a situation like this, Peter, it's them.
He's got away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Sturridge with the ball through. Funes Mori battles to win it back. Messi passes it through. Origi going for goal! It's a goal!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Looks to slip it. Has a hit! What about it? And the comeback is complete. Origi with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
has a swing at it. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now the pass. Messi's shot at goal! They've scored! And they are disappearing out of sight. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Messi with the ball through. He's left his man. Done very well to intervene. Iniesta goes looking. Sturridge. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Arsenal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Going through. Messi. He's gone for it. Iniesta plays it forward. Now it's Sturridge. Sturridge passes it through. Had a shot.
Maradona really used his body to clever effect in dropping the shoulder to carry on.
Played out to the right. That intervention was very necessary. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Messi. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And it's Origi. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Dashing forward at pace. He's on his way. Looks like a good ball through. Bale finds himself offside.
Yeah, and any dozy attackers, and that's what's going to happen. You need to stay alert with this defence.
Maradona. It's Sturridge! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Looking to shoot! And that has been clubbed away. Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. Messi tries to stroke it through. Looks to slip it. And a header! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And surely that settles it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Goes for goal! Absolutely outstanding, Daniel Sturridge!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Maradona. Played out to the wing. Rakitic. You would think the first substitutions will be coming up pretty soon. Passes it through. Now it's Dybala. Shoots! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
It so nearly came off for him.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows and the quality he produces.
So what's he planning here? And he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's through the middle. Now it's Origi. Origi is on his own. Into the channel. Swung over into the middle. Rakitic spreads it towards the left. He's left his man. Coaxed out to the wing. Sturridge. They get a throw in. Iniesta crosses. And it's hoisted clear. Now the pass. Maradona looking to get... Can he finish? Aimed long and direct. Tries a through ball. He's got through. Good clearance and very necessary. And it's Dybala. Dybala spreads it wide. That looks a good ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Messi. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Rakitic passes it through. Going through. Maradona. Well read, he sorted that out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. Dybala. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Arsenal really are a very good away side, Peter. They showed a resolve and resilience here that'll be the envy of many.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.